So, is gaming in a drought in 2024? No, because we got fire and ice, baby! Hey gamers, it's G from the corner. Today we're going to be talking about fire and ice. Why? Because it's cool as ice. This is actually the first NES game to ever be reviewed on the corner. Likely not one of many, because I am a 20-year-old person, man. The NES was a thing like 20 years before I was born, okay? I really don't have much, if any, connection to this console whatsoever. And, obviously there are like big new games coming to it. But, I was messing around. I was bored a few weeks ago, so I went on NSO and I was like, let's play a random NES game. Why not? I was in the mood for something retro. And I was like, you know what? Never tried this one. Let's give it a shot. And just like that, I played through the entire thing. It was a short game. It was a good game. It's just a simple puzzler. I think it's literally called Solomon's Key. I think it's like part of that series or something. Basically, you're in a room, one screen room. You can place and delete ice blocks diagonally underneath you in the direction that you're facing, of course. But you can't place blocks on top of enemies or on terrain. So basically, you kind of have to maneuver yourself to try and make these platforms. And you're not just making platforms, you have to basically make them collide with these fire dudes. It's fire and ice. You make the ice, that gets rid of the fire. That's not how that works, but you know what? Let's just pretend it is. We're operating on Futurama logic for this one. This gameplay just kind of goes on for like a long time. You can't jump. You can only climb up like one step. Honestly, I think it's a really fun time. I'll be real. It's very simple, very good. Going back to an obscure NES game, I would expect it to be like just, nothing like garbage, trash shit or something like you would see on an old AVGN episode. But no, there's a lot of good hidden gems out there, and Nintendo really did pick the good ones for NSO, I gotta be honest. This is making me want to go and try some other ones. The gameplay is simple, it's short, and it's pretty addictive. Each area, there's like, I think 10 or something, and each of them have like 9 puzzles, plus a little boss challenge stage, let's say, where you have a sort of stipulation. There's a few where the screen is constantly rising, and you have to kill the fire dudes before you're engulfed in the flames, and you have nowhere else to work. There was one with moving dudes. I think that was a thing. I forget the rest, but they were cool. Nice little changes of pace. Wasn't expecting to see too much of that, but yeah, no, for an NES game, this is super good, guys. This game has like save data too. You can like save your game. That's pretty cool. I mean, I just used save states because I didn't know if that was how it worked, but hey, it had a save battery in the original. I really like this game. I honestly think people should just give it a shot already. You all definitely have access to it, considering it's on NSO, and considering that everybody just spends all day, every day, complaining about there's nothing to play, or there's too much to play. Just go play something. If people stop talking about not playing games, maybe they would actually, like, play video games, My goodness, everybody keeps saying we're in a drought. I got a million things happening, all right? At the time of recording, Akuma just dropped in Street Fighter. I got Paper Mario tomorrow. I got Slayer coming to Guilty Gear next week. There's stuff happening, okay? Just because it's not a big revolutionary game from a new franchise, not a new franchise, sorry, a sequel to a big franchise, because we just got Stellar Blade, nobody liked that. Honestly, it's such a toxic discourse nowadays. Why am I putting this in the Fire and Ice review? Because we're only at the 3-minute, 23-second mark. Probably longer considering the intro, but what else am I going to say? This game's great. I think you should check it out. All right, if everybody would just pipe it down about how there's nothing to play and actually play something that they have access to, because don't lie to me, you have NSO. You are paying for Nintendo Switch Online. It is only $25 a year. If you're not paying for the expansion pass, I totally get that, but you are paying for this game. You have access to this game and all the Donkey Kong countries, all the 2D Marios, you have a ton of stuff that you can be playing right at this very second, but are choosing not to. Maybe you even have Game Pass, Maybe you even paid stupid amounts of money for Game Pass, but somehow there's nothing to play, So just go check out this game. It's pretty good. I also really like the main character sprite. He's kind of silly looking. He's got a wizard hat. He just kind of fall. Whenever he falls, it's like really funny. When he dies to the fire, he like makes it like, oh no, I'm on fire, and then the game just freezes and it's like, oh, try again, or whatever, game over, I don't know, exit back to this world map select. This is one of those good late era NES games. It probably didn't even come out that late, but still, it's one of those games where I'm like, yeah, this is an NES game, but you know what? It's still playable today, like Kirby's Adventure or maybe the later Mega Mans would probably fall into that category too. It's a very good game, Would I recommend it to people who don't like 2D puzzle games or NES games in general? No, probably not. But honestly, I would just tell you to broaden your horizons a little bit more. I broaden mine. I try new things, I everybody else should as well. This is a random-ass old NES game that they're giving you for free. For free, practically. If I buy a copy of Endless Ocean right now, I get 7 days of free Switch Online. That means access to all these games. This is a great deal. I think we should talk more about Switch Online games, honestly. This is the best subscription service out there. $25 a year. 25 bucks. Is that Canadian? Yeah, I'm talking about Canadian price, by the way. It's like 20 a year for America. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. What a steal. This was a stupid video. I just wanted to get something out this week, and I've been playing this game, and I thought, why not do a funny thing? You guys keep watching, hopefully. Maybe this will get more than like 5 views. I don't know. Keep yourselves cornered for more 5-view content. Later.